Good morning, everybody. Hi. It's been a minute. Sorry. I've been really busy with work, with the holiday season that's up. So, even though I usually do this early in the morning, I've just been so tired. And so, like, literally, I sleep until the last second and then rush to get to work. And then the one time that I tried to do it in my car, it didn't work out so well. I couldn't get the sound to work or anything like that. So I'm trying this. I just got my new phone. This is the iPhone 12 Pro. So we'll see how it works. The lighting is definitely better because usually I put on my selfie light on top of the phone, the elf one. But you guys are clear. I can see a lot better. So it's not bad. What do I need to say today? So today, my appetite is still about the same. Like, I think I'm eating a lot less, but I eat smaller things throughout the day. I don't, and I know health people are like, yeah, you're supposed to eat smaller meals throughout the day. So maybe my body is just doing that unconsciously because it's definitely not something that I'm doing on purpose. For an example, yesterday I didn't have any breakfast. Well, no, that's not true. That's one of the things I wanted to show you. So I went to Wegmans. Everybody laughs how I say it. And I get this, which is a chobani, which is Greek yogurt. But the cool thing about this is this has oatmeal in it. And it's peach Greek yogurt with brown sugar oatmeal. 4 grams of fiber, 10 grams of protein. Because of the packaging, it's giving me a hard time to see. It's 150 calories. And what else? Oh, there's 23 carbs. So if you're watching your carbs, it's 23 carbs. Usually that's over what low carb diet is, depending on what your intake of carbs are. Usually it's between 15 to 20 grams of carbs. So, I mean, let's be realistic. This would be the only carb you eat for like the whole day. And it's literally just because of the oats that are in here. I think the regular ones don't have as much. The sugar content is 14 grams. And, that's it. Now, I guess normally if you were on a diet, but again, I'm doing a lifestyle, but if you were on a diet, you wouldn't get this unless your other meals were like salads and soups that are very, very low in everything. But I like this because literally if this is all of the meal that I'm gonna really have, then I'd rather eat that early, burn it throughout the day, and then eat a salad or something later, something lighter. And usually that works. So I had one of those yesterday. I didn't eat anything, and then my boss had like a pizza party or whatever. So I got me 2 slices of pizza. Needless to say, I only ate one because it's like from the mom and pop ones. Maybe a little bit bigger than mom and pop. Maybe like, I don't know, that rich next door neighbor or something. Because their slices were big. I got the veggie one. The crust is very thin. I ate not even a whole thing of it. Well, yeah, I picked at both of them. So maybe I did eat like one whole one and maybe a small one of the other one. And then I end up throwing the rest away. And that was it. So it's crazy when I think about it like that. Because a couple of years ago, I would have demolished that and plus 3 others, So it's definitely a long way from where I was. And I wish I would have did this way earlier. I wish I could have afforded it way earlier. You know what I mean? Because it's not like something that I just stumbled upon, the surgery was around for years, and at the time, and the reason why I ended up gaining so much weight was still around. So I probably would have still gained it when I was younger, even though they say hindsight is 20/20 or whatever. I don't know if that part hadn't changed, I probably would have still gained the weight, because there was a reason why I gained it in the first place. So, but I think if I had the opportunity, maybe when I was in late teens, early 20s, I probably would have took it. That's just what it is. And unfortunately, maybe it wasn't for me to do then. Who knows? And, you know, they say, you know, you shouldn't put a lot of emphasis on looks and all this other stuff. And it's really not about that. It's just about feeling good about yourself and loving the way you are. And I'm going to say, and I want to make this clear, if you're heavy and you like the way you look, don't change for anybody. It's you. It's your body. Do you. And no one can take that away from you. I'm not like praising heaviness. I'm not praising skinniness. I'm not praising anything. The only thing I'm praising is the quality of life you want to live. And if you're happy. And if you're happy, then do you. You know, I watch a lot of YouTube videos. And I listen. And, you know, they're... some of them are so miserable, but then some of them are so happy, and some of them are like beating themselves up because they didn't lose weight, or they're beating themselves because of the comments below on what they get. And, you know, sometimes I think it's for views, and if that's the truth, well then, okay. And if it's not, and you're really beating yourself up about it, then that's sad. Then maybe you shouldn't read the comments. I mean, I'm not going to let someone criticize me and the things that I do because they don't live my life. And it's easy to criticize somebody when you're not in their shoes. Makes sense. You know, and we all judge. I don't care if you're a preacher, we all judge each other. We do. It's just, keep it to yourself. Like, if you don't want people to judge you, why are you putting your... And before someone says, well, if you know, you put these videos out, you know, I can say what I want to say. You could, definitely. But then, with that being said, then nobody should be mad when creators say something back. Oh, you're just mad because I said what I said. No, who cares? This screen is just a glimpse, and that's why I try to be as honest as possible. And when I say that, I appreciate anybody that subscribes to me, anybody that can relate to me. You know, I think I'm like the average type of person. You know, there's things that I want to do still. There's things that I have to do to get my body the way I want it to be. And even in the heavier set community, you know, you hear a lot of people that criticize. Like, this is an old reference. I don't think anybody really says it anymore. But we could take like Monique, the comedian, actress. She's not working currently because of all the stuff that's going on. And she used to be you know, a heavy set girl. And she used to make jokes all the time about skinny people. All the time about skinny people. It was funny. And I think when she lost the weight and she stopped, people really criticized her. Like, oh, you didn't want to be skinny. Now look at you. Da-da-da-da. And that was for her. And that's what she wanted to do. And, you know, everybody should be happy for her. But at the time, I think a lot of people laid off. So that's why I'm just using that as an example. I don't think the world is made for just skinny people or fat people, because not for nothing, men and women like both. Like, Some men like heavy-set girls. So why would you be skinny if you're into that guy? If he's into you the way you are and you're happy the way you are, stay. If that wasn't true, mukbangs and food channels and ASMRs with heavy set who were trying to be like 600, 1,000 pounds and stuff like that wouldn't exist. Because who would watch them? And those same people that criticize are the ones that are watching. Like, what's up with that? That's why I take it with a grain of salt. And for those YouTubers, though, that feed off of that, well, then you can't get mad if someone actually strikes a chord because you're feeding off of it. One of the people that I do watch a lot of is I watched him, Nikocado Avocado. I watched him, I wouldn't say when he first came out, but I watched a lot of his earlier stuff when he was really, really, really skinny. I think he had just came off of being vegan. This was before him and Orlin got married. They were still living in Colombia. This was before the deportation and all that stuff. And he was eating like avocados. I think he had like a record of eating the most avocados. Not a record, like, but I mean like on YouTube. I think he ate like 12, or he made a comment of somebody eating that many, one or the other. And he ate a lot of avocados, a lot of salads. He had just started eating like a lot of fast foods and stuff. And it was like to the point where, because he was so skinny, and because of the diet that he had, he would never finish his food or whatever. And you know, as a mukbang, you kind of got to finish your food, and it's got to be a lot of food. And he used to not finish. And you know, you speed up. I think I stopped watching. It's not that I really stopped watching him. It's that I think, I don't know if he I watched him after the deportation and all that. I watched him when he went to his parents. I watched it when I think Orlin moved to Florida or whatever. I watched all of that. But then there came a point in time where I didn't see any videos. I don't know if he didn't make any, or they just wasn't coming in my feed. And so I didn't know what was going on with him after that. And then recently, he started popping back up on my feed again, even though I'm subscribed to him. I don't know what happened. But I see it now, and I know he's on Patreon and stuff like that, and kudos to him and everything that he's doing. His videos from then and now are so different, and I don't know how I feel about it. I know he's not a weight loss channel at all by any means, but I used to watch him because he used to eat, even though it was a lot of food, it was like a lot of healthy food. Like, I can get behind that. I can even get behind the stuff that he does now. Don't get me wrong. The dramatics though, whew. Him and Orlin, whew. That's a lot to take in. But he's another example of what I mean. Like, he'll read I guess he reads his comments, and then he'll come on and get mad and yell and curse out his subscribers and yell at them and stuff like that. And I think that's what gets him views and stuff like that. And, you know, people like the dramatics, so they can actually comment back, and, you know, other people start trolling. I guess that's how that works, because I don't know. But like, some of the content, I guess it triggers a little bit, especially when him and Orlin are fighting. And I mean, like, physically fighting. Like, I feel a type of way. Like, I just stop watching, or I'll fast forward through that and kind of try to watch. But some of the dramatics were much. I liked it when he played the violin. I liked it when he talked about politics and stuff like that. I liked when I like the drama that he has, and I don't even mind the yelling so much, because in the dramatics, like when he got deported, I think that's when it really started, kind of. like little bit, with like the knife little incident and, you know, yelling and having a breakdown or whatever. And I know some of it is for show. I mean, I don't believe otherwise. But it just shows what we watch and, you know, and allow other people to do to us sometimes to either make money or not. Now, I don't make money off of this because I don't have enough viewership. I don't have enough likes and stuff like that. And it's fine. You know, I do this because I do feel like maybe there are other people like me. And so I want to talk about other things. And I'm going to, like I said, I'm just going to try to do not another channel, probably add it into this, where I do reactions to different things just because I watch reaction channels and I think they're fun. I'm not into drama or anything like that, so that's not for me. I do love makeup, but right now, you can't tell now, but right now I'm using a vitamin C that's stripping my face, so I don't put on a lot of makeup. I'm putting on a lot of moisturizer to balance the dryness as it peels and peels and peels. Instead of getting like $2,000-$3,000 surgery to get it all done at once, I just do it here, and it's a lot cheaper. So after all that talking about different things, all I wanted to say was, if you're happy being you, then be you. Like, it's crazy how we change for everybody else but ourselves, and we're not happy. I don't want to be thin. I don't want to be a Barbie. I'm too old to be a Barbie. But I want to be healthy. And I want to look like I have curves. Like, I want my curves in the right spot. You know what I mean? Like, the lumps I can do without. Like, this flab, this extra skin, I could do without. And you can see my tone, my little toneness. All that bottom stuff can't be toned. It has to be surgically removed. And it affects my quality of life because, like, my shirts are like 2 or 3 times bigger if I have to wear long sleeves. Like my work shirts, we just changed them. I tried it on. The body part fits perfectly. The arms are like maybe a smidge or two too tight. Just a smidge or two. Like, if I, you know, I can still wear it. But if I got a bigger shirt, then the torso will be too big. But you see what I mean? Like, stuff like that is the downside. And I wonder if some people just stay big just because of that. Because, you know, because that's a hassle. It's a hassle to buy clothes, long sleeves, that is not stretchable, that is buttoned up. It really is. I'll say this again. Some people stay heavy because they see. If you guys seen 600-pound life? Sweet Jesus. The transformations are great. Some of them are great. Some of them are bad, you know, and it's real life. I just wish I had like Dr. Now or something, somebody to do the rest of my surgeries, to cut my thighs so that it doesn't have to be perfect. I just want them cut so I can put on my clothes. You know, I'm not going out there on a runway, you know. I want to be able to wear a two-piece without this. That's all I'm saying. I feel like that episode on Family Guy where Star Jones comes out and she's hailing for a taxi and all the extra flab is down there and she closes the door and the flab is outside the door and stuff like that. Over exaggeration, but true. Same thing for my thighs. My thighs are killing me. Like, my waist is smaller, but I have to get a couple of sizes bigger to fit my thighs. So I'm wearing a belt, and even that, I'm still pulling them up, because they fit everywhere but my thighs. They're too big everywhere else but my thighs. And sometimes that's why people stay heavy, because I'm telling you, it's real. And then you gotta get the girdles and everything to stitch everything in so it looks great in the dress. You go out dancing and you're partying, you meet the guy, you take them home, and yeah, that's a whole other issue. So I'm just gonna end the video here. I know it's kind of like a little all over the place. But I wanted to put something out there, and wanted to let you guys I'm still around and I'm still going to do videos. Like I said, it's just been hectic. Hopefully by the end of this week, I'll be back to my schedule, which is every like Friday. I think every Thursday or Friday or something like that I do videos. And I can tell you more. So, but needless to say, my appetite is getting tighter. So, we're gonna see. Like, I took the pills and I have my Chobani yogurt, but I still haven't opened it because I'm not hungry for it. I'm still drinking my coffee. So it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna take my yogurt to work with me. Maybe I'll eat it then because I know I'm gonna need the carbs later. What else? So I weighed myself 2 days ago. I'm at 228.7. I'm happy to be in the 220. I'm happy to be in the 28s because I was stuck in the 30s. I think I told you guys forever. Like, it just wouldn't move. So now I'm in the 20s, like low 20s, but I'm in the 20s. So we're just gonna keep pushing, and get me out of the 20s and get me into 19s. Now people are like, oh, you don't have to lose weight anymore. You look good, da-da-da-da. And maybe it's the extra skin. Once you get that cut off, you know, it'll take some of that weight off. And I'm like, great, yeah, but I'm still in the twos. No. I want to at least be like 180, 190 to 180, somewhere in that area. You know, far away from the twos. I don't have to be like 110. I'm not that type of girl. Somewhere like that. So that's what I wanted to say. If you feel like it, please subscribe. Please like, please share. And I'll be back. I'm gonna try to do a reaction. I really do need to sit down and really figure it out. Maybe I can do it on this new phone. The camera quality looks pretty good. I just gotta play with it a little bit more. Peace out.